Hello and welcome everybody. I'm Christian from Berlin, and this video is good for two reasons, at least two reasons. First, if we reduce our resources to one octave, we are forced to be creative. So showing you possibilities within a certain range hopefully inspires you also. Second is we are going to refresh and sum up some of the blues piano you've already learned. So you might get remembered and find new ideas to combine those elements you already know. There's actually a third reason to watch this tutorial. You cannot watch the news at the same time. Let's go. Okay, let's start with bread and butter with the royal thirds. We're gonna see many of my elements over and over again. Completely new sound. Already two tricks of dissolving and creating the new sound is we can dissolve the upper third of the royal thirds either together with the thumb or just as often done like this. You see the second toy of dissolving is with the thumb as the rhythmic axis, the counter axis. You see? Second dissolving of the royal thirds. Now we can also dissolve the last of the thirds here. Here. Already we did a couple of interesting things to our bread and we put the butter on it. Here. We can also while we are here, why not now use this one here and do something with the blues scale. Remember the blues scale? Like we used this one. We just played it together as the third of the royal thirds, and now we turn it into a piece of blues scale. And let's do something really beautiful. We don't have to play every note, we can skip, and in this case it's especially beautiful just to ignore the G. Sometimes notes must be ignored, just like people, and we jump it and go to G flat, and we can do a lot of crazy stuff with it. One of my favorite licks. Yeah. We mix a little bit, easy stuff and some other teasing stuff that encourage you to, for a change, go practice. And we have another element. To record that one, I would just drop names. Occasionally the magic triangle, so we can extend this little lick. Here, magic triangle. Here. We are still in one octave. What else can we do? We must also talk about tremolos. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah. Do you know the two spots to tremolo from? Right. The fifth and the minor 7, and the trill between the 3 and the 5 here. You see, we used already. Remember from before, the dissolved thirds. I come to the upbeat a bit later. And record the element of the magic triangle of the royal thirds, the trill, the dissolving, a little bit of blue scale. Let's continue on the blue scale. Yes. So, what did I do? It's just a little rhythmic shape. Ba-dum, ba-ba-bop. Just finishing this little with a syncopation on. Already we have a little bluesy line. You remember my little upbeat to the trill? That's where we're coming now. Reintroducing one of our best friends in blues piano, the drone lick here. It's great for an upbeat to the trill. And if you're a regular follower of my channel, subscribe. You make your life easier and also the life of the people around you because you play better, so they don't hate you as much. And here, what is this? What is different? What is different from our main Christian brain on? It's 11 o'clock Easter Sunday morning, but you must the standard drone. Here we do it the drone here on the 7. We can drone, repeat, the drone on the 7 and on with the octave here. Very popular, this little phrase. And what about this one? Yes, these elements are familiar. Okay, so with the drone lick we can do a lot of stuff, and it's appearing in all kinds of shapes, like that's sweet. Here, I'm still in the drone. Okay, so while we are doing this, you know, this is called this is called an ascending swoosh. It's called like that by myself, descending swoosh. It could also be a name for a band, Christian and the Descending Swoosh. Well, we glide into the next element that is very popular, and that is, you know that from boogie and fast stuff where you always want to know what that is, like. Yeah. And we have that, we can use that also in blues, and it's done a lot. Here, let's go to the next element. Okay, what is that? Descending swoosh can be played in several ways, and This is one of, I'm not quite sure I showed you this before my lessons, but well, then this new territory for you. We want to reach the E, and we can do this from different ways. I'll show you a couple of those. Or. So we have here the 3-note descending swoosh, starting from the, going with the A, G, and D, and circling the E. I always call that here, target. And second target, B flat. Okay, we come to that later. Now, okay, you got this one, huh? And your anchor. If you're on the high Cs, never forget your anchor. Wonderful. So, very soon I'm going to bring out a boogie lesson where I do this. So, also very common, just not to go up to the E, but to the C. And this is in effect, it's a 4-note ascending swoosh. Watch my, come on, it's a teaser, I want you to watch my boogie tutorial on that. So, that's this one. We stay now with it 3. I want you to come to my boogie lesson. Now here we have 3. One, circling the E, and I showed you before another thing. Yeah. What's that? Remember the butterfly? Here, butterfly technique. You remember this one? Our butterfly. Here. The butterfly technique I showed you. And we have one of those here. Here. Again, we incorporate the royal thirds here, and we dissolve them in a different way. Before we had and here we have where else could we go from here? Let's do a little bit of old school. Again, we stay in 1 octave. Let's incorporate, is that the right word? Let's include the our old friends, the 6th. Here, this is now we're extending to the Berlin octave, which has not 8, but 10. No, 8, 9, 10, yeah. So, to here, because we want this one. Our descending 6th from our old school 6. Remember that one? And remember our old school 3rds. So, now, different sound. Here. We can dissolve them. So, like this. And here again, I use the thumb as the rhythmic counter-axis of evil. Very Yancey-like. Now we would extend to the super Berlin octave. Here, you remember those from the beginning, part of the royal thirds. That would be a typical Yancey phrase. You remember that if we go to F, you play the E, you avoid the E, you turn the E into the E flat. What about this one now? You remember this one, huh? Bit of blues scale and our 2/5 master element here. It's kind of also bread and butter. It's more butter than bread. It's nice butter. It's Irish butter. Irish butter. Here. Oh, wonderful sound. Nice. We can use this the Irish butter to create also forceful lines, like just by repetition. It's not a boogie lesson. Great sound. Okay, now finally I will jam a little bit using what we learned. Maybe something drops out of my fingers that we haven't done, but so you see something in context, please use this opportunity to try to recognize what you know already. There's that, I know that. It's very helpful. And let's give me the Berlin octave from here to here. So we have this note. I already can tell you we cut ourselves off today deliberately from things like this. Like this. Important element. So there will be another universe, but I can already assure you that even with one octave, mathematically speaking, and I'm not kidding, there are more, and all the elements we have and the rhythmic variations and just rearranging stuff, there are more possibilities than there are Snickers chocolate bars in the whole universe. Definitely. So today was just a small segment, play around, and now I will try my best. Okay, how do we start? As I said, we always start with this one. It's always a good start. You want to know what this is, right? Okay, I'll show you. This is a very popular element I forgot in the first part here. It's a butterfly on the major third triad here, with the slide in between. That makes it so mysterious. Here. Yeah. A lot of butterflies here. Big one. And lost it. Oh, forbidden note. Yeah, I know that's mean. but it's a typical blues element, these long swipes. Yeah, try this with this same finger. Yes, butterfly. And we didn't do the octave tremolo. Here, yes. We're changing style now. Of course, there's always now a change of style. I would do this, but it's forbidden note. Okay. What did we do? Ah, sorry, you got lost. Oh yeah. Two five fingers, 2-5 business. What else did we do? Oh, Christian, come on. It's uneven. Christian, practice. I always want to play this. Ah, and not allowed. Now watch this. We didn't do this. Yeah, I'll say a little bit on C. Diminished. Yes, there will be more lessons to come. repeating myself. Now I'm bluffing, because I have no more ideas. Now I'm bluffing. Okay, when I start to bluff, I should, finish. So. And now I would like you to find 10 different ways to squeeze your thumbs up on my like button. Be creative, come on, you can do it like this, like this, like this, like this. Hey, you're artists, be creative. It helps my channel, truly, if you do that, and thanks for coming by. See you next time. Be good boys and girls. Cheers from Berlin.